A day in the life of Mark Zuckerberg. One of the youngest billionaires in the world, Mark's day is nothing short of productive. He makes time for a good sleep, managing the largest social media company in the world, spending time with his family and dog, getting the required exercise during the day and a lot more. He is known to work for over 60 hours a week as the CEO of Facebook, which is now a $900 billion company. It is not surprising to know that Zuckerberg has a lot on his plate.
Are the allegations true that you are secretly a lizard? I'm gonna have to go with no on that. I am not a lizard.
His days start at 8 a.m., which is pretty late compared to normal tech billionaires who prefer to wake up before sunrise. The first thing he does in the morning is check his phones to find out the latest updates. What does he check on his phone? Well, you guessed it. Facebook. This is another contradictory routine Mark follows compared to other billionaires. But Mark Zuckerberg isn't just any tech mogul. He stays productive and balanced by eliminating non-essential choices from his life and setting ambitious goals for himself. Let's take a look at Mark Zuckerberg's daily routine, but first, welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, then subscribe to Supreme Luxury and turn on the notifications. We upload videos every week on the luxurious lifestyles of billionaires and other related topics. Mark has a pretty average day as the CEO of Facebook. He wakes up, goes for a run, goes to work, comes back home, eats dinner and sleeps. After getting his morning updates, it's time for Mark to work out. He typically exercises 3 times a day. Sometimes he brings his dog, Beast, along with him for a run. The reason for doing this is that it adds an element of fun for Zuck, as running with his pet makes it seem like a mop trying to run. Beast boasts an impressive coat and is a Hungarian sheepdog. Of course, he doesn't only take Beast with him in public. Mark Zuckerberg has an impressive security system and multiple large bodyguards to protect him from any threat. Facebook has spent over $23 million for his personal security. Once he is finished with working out, it's time for breakfast. Zuckerberg isn't a picky eater. He usually just digs in whatever he is feeling that day. In this case, it is a normal toast. He says that he doesn't like to waste time on small decisions. This is the reason he wears the same type of outfit each day. His work uniform consists of jeans, sneakers and a gray t-shirt. This value has been with multiple successful CEOs. The list includes Steve Jobs, Bill Gates and many others who chose to wear similar clothes each day. Mark Zuckerberg even has an artificial intelligence assistant in his home in Palo Alto. These kinds of high-tech feats are rare even in the world of billionaire tech CEOs. Mark worked very hard for a whole year to develop the AI assistant he has named as Jarvis. In a Facebook article, he went deeper on building his AI system. His goal in 2016 was to build a simple AI to run from his home. He got inspired by Jarvis from Iron Man. On being asked what he would name his suit, he humorously replied by commenting Iron Hoodie. Jarvis can perform simple tasks such as talking on the phone or computer, control Mark's estate including lights, temperature, appliances, music and security, learning Zuck's interests and patterns. It also uses facial recognition, which allows his family and friends to enter easily. He recently told CNN he spends most of his time thinking about how to connect the world and serve the community better, but a lot of that time isn't in his office or meeting with people or doing what is known as real work. Mark mostly works 5 days a week for 9 to 10 hours a day, and the job of being a CEO isn't as easy as you may think it is. The chief executive officer has to continuously increase quarterly profits for his company, and it's very hard to retain the position for as long as Zuck has. The 37-year-old is a father of 2 daughters, Max and August. At one time, Mark had declared himself as an atheist, but now believes that religion is very important. He was raised a Jew and tucks his daughters at bedtime after reciting the prayer, Mi Sheberich. His wife is a pediatrician and has Chinese origins. Her name is Priscilla Chan, and she was a fellow Harvard student along with Mark. Facebook is famous for being made in the dorm room of Harvard. It was made by a group of college friends from Harvard University and led by Zuck. Its fame expanded to other famed universities such as Stanford and Cambridge. A few years later, it became a worldwide sensation with everyone creating Facebook accounts. All they needed was an email address to access a world of social media. As of 2021, Facebook has over 2.6 billion monthly active users, making it the largest social media company ever created. It's now acquiring other growing brands to increase their reach. Examples are buying Instagram in 2012 for a sum of $1 billion and WhatsApp in 2016 for an obscene $16 billion.
Yay.
What?
I got accepted.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
All right! Great.
He has met with world leaders throughout the planet and has quite a lot of famous friends. The list includes Pope Francis, the American presidents Barack Obama and Donald Trump, and one of the most famous actors of all time, Vin Diesel. He has splurged quite a lot of times on fairly expensive items. His Palo Alto home is worth more than $7 million, and this doesn't include the surrounding properties he has bought for privacy. If you were surprised at that price, then you would probably faint when you know the price of his private island. Mark bought the Kauai properties for well over $100 million. The island is spread over a whopping 700 acres and is located in Hawaii. It's the perfect place for the Zuckerberg family to have a vacation. He is mostly seen in normal cars, but Zuck does have some luxury automobiles. One of them is the Pagani Huayra, costing more than $1 million. There are also other luxuries such as private yachts and planes, but that is a video for another time. He isn't known to spend much on himself, but his wardrobe may disagree on that. What seem to be plain cheap gray t-shirts are actually a luxury item in disguise. Each of them costs $400 and Zuck has dozens of them. One thing he is known for is his charity. The Chan Zuckerberg Initiative is much like the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and has donated over $6 billion for scientific research to improve human life. He has also signed the Giving Pledge, promising to give away 99% of his fortune. In 2021, Mark Zuckerberg is worth over $120 billion and is at the 5th position as the richest man in the world. So that was the daily routine of Mark Zuckerberg. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to our channel Supreme Luxury and checking out these videos. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.